So how do you actually go about finding and attracting the firms that you work with?
Yeah, that's a really interesting question. So we're really lucky in the fact that we have an amazing group of customers, and so what we've done is we've really just relied on our customers to get the word out. And so we incentivize them through an affiliate program, and so it's so far to date it has really been, hey, listen, please go out and share this with other people. If you love it, they'll love it too. And we'd love to grow it. And we make the commitment that all of the dollars we're bringing back, we're investing in making the product better. So it's kind of this really fun journey. Like we're waking up every day to serve this audience, and they wake up every day to help us both by using the product, but also by telling others. And so that's been our primary distribution channel up to this
Yeah.
point.
Well, that's fantastic. Um, how many people are working with the company? I know probably it's a mix of you and
Like from an
contractors,
employee perspective, yeah.
or
So
contractors, or however you do it. Yeah.
yeah, so I mean, today most of our people. So it's an all remote team. So we've got about 20 software developers now, and we've got about I'd say 8 other people between customer service. We have people doing content, affiliate relations, sort of head of customer service, that kind of thing. So yeah, so about what is that, 28 people or so?
Hmm. Have you been able to grow out of your own operating cash flow, or are you taking on some funding?
Nope, it's 100% bootstrap. So
Hmm.
um, it's profitable, and I think it's a great way to run a business. It's certainly, there are definitely days where you think, well, this could be a lot easier if we just had $10 million of somebody else's money. But it's also a lot of fun to wake up and sort of chart your own course. So
Sure.
far, that's how we've gone.
So I think that being an entirely remote workforce, that kind of adds a different wrinkle to the question I'm about to ask. So kind of ask this question from two dimensions. One would be for being a startup and kind of having and being the size you are, but also being remote. What's the role of company culture in a scenario like yours?
Yeah, that's a really good question. I mean, I think this is a developing answer. Like, this is definitely a challenge for me because, there are different phases in a business, and I'm still very much, my mind is still very much in the mode of, okay, how do we get the next customer? How do we get the next feature? Like, very, reactive and not very planful, and not a lot of time to sit back and think about those types of topics. But at the same time, they're important topics. As you get bigger, other people in the organization are definitely thinking that way. So what I've tried to do is A, surround myself with people who are better at that than I am, and then B, where we can try to come together. Like, we have all company meetings like first thing Friday mornings, and then we have a couple of other sort of group calls with different groups in the company. Development has a stand up a couple days a week on their own. Customer service, same way. And a lot of that, I think, is about just staying connected and staying with each other. We also have we're planning this, although it's not done yet. Planning a big company get together at some point this year, later in the year, just so that everybody can meet each other face to face.
Yeah, that's a great way to do it. I've worked with a software company similar that has a similar program like what you're doing. They've always been remote, and that's exactly what they do is a once a year or sometimes semi-annual all company get together in some central location. So
Yeah.
yeah, that sounds and I think the remote working is something that I enjoy myself, working with many of my different clients, and I think it's a great thing to be able to kind of model that out for the future of business.